for the 2024 Girls Goalie of the Year presentation. This year's finalists were outstanding, and they were from all over the state of Minnesota. Here they are: Ida Huber, Dodge County High School; Kayla Simonson, Delano; Grace Zhan, Hill Murray; Ellie Dwinell, North Wright County; Emily Cherney, Grand Rapids Greenway; Poppy Carlson, Minnetonka; and Paige Simones, Mounds View, Irondale. This year's winner is Grace Zhan from Hill Murray High School. Come on in, Grace. Congratulations.
Hi. Thank you.
You have had quite the whirlwind of a season, starting at the state tournament and then ending just last week in Utica, New York, playing for the Chinese national team. What's going through your head right now? Not necessarily from this award, but like when you moved here in 8th grade from China, did you have any vision of something like this, have this kind of a career as an athlete?
I mean, I moved here and then all I had in my head was, I'm gonna try my best. I'm gonna compete for everything. And when I saw that my varsity team went to state in my 8th grade, I was like, this is what I'm gonna fight for in my high school career. And then I did it in my senior year, and I'm really proud of it.
A lot of people are proud of you and excited for how well you did. That's a great segue to your state tournament performance. It's ultimately how you got this award, was how you played in the state tournament. In all 3 games, you became the darling of the state tournament, at least my darling, at least. There's a lot of people who were like, Grace was awesome. And I think part of it was your athleticism and your making saves, but it was also your humility. I want to go back to an interview you did in the post game, and someone was talking, that one of the reporters was talking about Lolo Nelson's fantastic goal that she scored on you. And instead of blaming your defense or having the light in your eyes or something like that, your response, what was your response? It was wonderful.
I mean, at that very moment, she had better skills than me. She did beat me on my far side, she had amazing play, and then her toe drag was awesome. I could actually recreate that play in my head every single day. Yeah, but I mean, she had great skills. Her stick handling was awesome, and like, she was better than me. That's all I could say.
Yeah. I was like, it's not something you hear every day in today's culture. Let's talk about that state tournament run. What was your memory? Was it the semifinal game? Was it the championship game? Was it the crowds? What was it that you will stick with you in your memory?
I would say there's 2 things. First was definitely my semifinal game, and especially the second period of that.
Yes.
That was probably the best period I've ever had in my career, I would say. It's so much fun. And then also the second thing is how my school and our fans that came out to support us, our chants, and just that how they came out with like their best outfits, their uniforms, which is absolutely amazing. Our energy, I say, was probably the best.
Great fans. I mean,
awesome fans. Go Hill Murray super fans.
We get thanks a lot for parents and coaches, but fans, that's awesome. I love that. All right. Speaking of fans, you just got back from Utica, New York, and you played in front of packed houses again, but on a much larger stage, believe it or not, at the World Championships. What was your takeaway for playing for your country playing for China in Utica?
I mean, playing for your country definitely feels a little different than playing for a high school. Also, you're on like a bigger stage against more skilled players, which is definitely like something that I need to work on in the future because of the speed and all of that. Also, just playing for my country, you have that national pride in you, and you know that you're not just representing your team, you're representing probably 1.4 billion people behind you. And that's
billion.
Yes, that's billion. And that's some kind of pressure that you have, but also just that you know that people are supporting you behind your back, and then just like trying your best and playing for your country is just something that I have to take pride in, and then I'm just really proud for myself too. So
I think it was fantastic. When I notified you that you had won the award, that is when I learned that you were playing for the Chinese national, because I can't make it until this day. I'm in Utica, and when you said you're in Utica, New York, I'm like, I know exactly where you are, and I thought it was super cool learning that you were playing for that team. You got here from Beijing in 8th grade, And a lot of people, not just your parents, there's been a lot of people that have helped you get to this point and get you to Dartmouth next year. You have a very bright future, but I'm sure you have a lot of people you'd like to thank here today.
Yes, first of all, I would like to thank my parents. My mom and dad, they sacrificed, I would say, probably more than I've known for anyone else in my entire life. They gave up their known friend groups, people they're familiar with, to be here with me. And also I would like to thank my Hill Murray community, especially the Boreen family and the Housey family. Ella Housey and her parents are the people who introduced me to Hill Murray, and the Boreen family just supported me throughout my hockey high school career, all the way from 8th grade till today. And also I would like to thank Rhonda Engelhart. She is the person who introduced me to Minnesota hockey and giving me the opportunity to go, trust in myself and then go into D1 hockey and then just keeping my career going. And then I can't say how grateful I am for all of these people.
Last one. What are you going to be studying at Dartmouth?
I have a few options.
Let's hear them.
Right now, I'm really leaning into biology and biomedical engineering.
Science rules.
Yes, STEM. So,
all right.
And then the other two is neuroscience and also cognitive science.
Oh,
yeah.
Sounds like a typical jock, right?
Yeah, interesting stuff. Very interesting stuff. I'm looking forward to it.
Well, actually, I'm joking. I think you are the atypical jock. You got your stuff. You put it together in the classroom. You're a great athlete. Can't wait to follow you at Dartmouth and moving forward.
Thank you.
Grace Zhan, our 2024 Girls Goalie of the Year.